I reckon I would have got such better grades if I'd have done these from the start of year 13, and I'm not even joking. So guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Now if you're new, don't forget to subscribe down below. Today we're going out and we're going to film the music video, or part of the music video, for my results day song. And then we're going to get Mishak round. I know you all miss Mishak. And we're going to get John round. They're going to help with the song. They're going to give us some advice for year 13. And Mishak's, I don't know, going to give us some advice for year 12. But yeah, we need to start going to this shoot. So we've arrived at the music video shoot with my mum. We've got mum over here. Mum's taking some very nice photos of me. You're taking a video, mum? Hello, mum. Yeah, mum. Yeah, I was just saying, we've basically done a lot of the shots in a field. Other location is a church. And obviously we've got my mum on the camera. We've got some friends coming later on, as I said, to help out with it. It's going quite nice. What a nice day. Mum, what's your advice for year 13 from behind the camera? There you go then. Great advice. Yes, yes. Oh, and a close up. Yes, close up. Close up. Got that picture from my Instagram page, Student Vlogs, if you don't follow me. It's a new one I created. Basically, I wanted it to update you guys on when new videos are coming out, etc, 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 basically. So you guys can follow that, keep updated with everything about Student Vlogs. And if you want to follow my personal Insta, you can do that as well. That's more of just occasional photos, if you get what I mean. But yeah, we need to go get some more shots for this video.
And this one fine. You are too. Let's go to the beach with a drink towards each, and yeah.
Basically, this park is full of elderly people, and basically they're staring at me like, whoa, what is that random device in this guy's hand? Oh, that funny, mum?
Not really.
Oh, so I shouldn't put it in the vlog then. I'm trying to make interesting content, mum. Basically, I'm gonna jump home. Oh, so we are back right now. We're gonna wait for John and Mishak to come round. They're gonna be giving us some advice for year 13, me and John, and then Mishak's gonna give us some advice of what not to do in year 12. Oh, Mishak, I love you really, you know that, but we all know that guy, Mishak. Oh. And also, I know you want to see what I just filmed, so take a look at this clip.
Could've kept it clean, but I chose to be mean. The result.
Now it's unedited, it's part of the music video, and the music video is fire. But obviously you can't see it yet, you have to wait till results day. And also I was just thinking about this. I need to put this down. It's not easy for me to say this, guys, because when I look into the future, I just don't know what to look at. Am I going to be at uni? Am I going to get a B in maths? But results day is under a week away. Results day is under a week away, mum! No response again. Great. The more I think about did I get the grades, the more I'm like, no. The more I think about did I get a B in maths, the more I'm like, no. Results day is just so close. I don't want to give anyone anxiety though, but you know, I'm just preparing you, isn't it? It's better to be prepared now for results day than just be like the night before not being able to sleep. So you lot always seem to ask, yeah, what do I wish I knew at the start of year 13 that I know now? And I will tell you that later on, but I want to ask John, what do you wish you knew at the start of year 13?
That lemon and herb at Nando's is dank.
Yeah. Mishak, what do you wish you knew at the start of year 12?
That it was going to be so dead.
No, seriously.
Serious.
Have a think. No pressure.
The difference between GCSE and A-level.
What is that difference?
It's mad different, bro. It's like when you're all down playing here from Nando's and then you go straight to medium, your mouth is going to be off. Which is not
What he's saying is the jump from like year 11 to year 12 to year 13 is huge. Yeah, it's like moving up the Nando's spice levels. So basically, you have to work a lot harder in year 13. Like everyone says, the jump from GCSE to like year 12 is the biggest jump. No, I didn't even agree with that. I thought the biggest jump was year 12 to year 13 because the amount of work you have to put in year 13 compared to year 12.
Arseholes as well.
What do you mean arseholes?
They're just the younger years. So.
Yeah, younger years are very annoying. We said that in my video the other day actually. But yeah.
I don't watch your video, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, savage! Is you saying that?
So Misha, no, Misha, what do you wish you knew at the start of sixth form? Because obviously, you know, I don't, yeah.
That I'd have failed the first year and then probably dropped out the same.
Wait, Misha, what grades do you think you got this year? Oh wait, you didn't go to any exams.
Oh damn! Serious level though, Mishak, what do you actually wish you knew at the start of sixth form? Like, how long it was?
How pointless it was going to be for what I want to do in life. Why the hell did I even go to sixth form?
Why did you go sixth form?
Because...
So what's your advice for someone starting sixth form then?
Make sure you know what you want to do.
In what, life?
Not in life, I mean like in school things.
No,
because the amount of people that did the subject and then dropped off like 2 days was a bit...
Yeah, that's true.
No. Do you need sixth form to do what you want to do?
You don't need sixth form to do personal training.
No, I don't need sixth form or anything. I could have just gone college for 6 weeks and I'd be done by now.
But instead you went to sixth form, so...
Yeah.
Whereas I kind of need it for what I want to go into.
So basically, the thing everyone's saying is make sure you know what you want to do, or a rough idea of what you want to do at uni or after sixth form before you go to sixth form, because then you can decide what you actually need to complete to help you with your life. That's what you wish you knew?
Yeah.
We was meant to be filming for my music video, but it turned into a photo shoot for them new DPs and stuff, so can't complain really.
Oh yeah, oh this is actually for like, I can use it for my LinkedIn.
Man's gonna be getting jobs with these profile pictures. This is what you should be doing in the summer, setting up your LinkedIn profile. Isn't it my uncle's dog looks like Logan's dog, Kong? Yeah. Let's go see what the ratchets are up to. Facebook, cinema, grafting. Reading your messages. Basically, boys, where are we going now?
McDonald's.
Mackie D's. Alright, so we're gonna go Mackie D's, run a few errands, post a few things. And if you're wondering who this is my form tutor. As I was saying, there's a lot of stuff I wish I knew at the start of year 13. A lot. So you're just gonna have to wait and watch the video to see that stuff. Me and Mishak funny in it or not?
Hi, is that Mishak?
Yeah.
Basically, that day when we film on BBC 3, we've been waiting for it to go live, and it's going live this Sunday. So, you know, I think we did kind of expose ourselves, as I'm sure you realised in the video that I sent the other day. So I'll link that in the description and go check it out on Sunday. 350,000.
And now we're like, oh.
I want my link in the description, BBC 3. Yes. I need to get them subscribers.
I need them followers.
Gotta sell some stuff and get that back to school / university stationery. No, I'm joking, I don't actually need to get anything, I just need to sell something on the post office website thing. Alright boys, let's do a jump transition. Ready, we'll jump, ready, 3, 2, 1. Where's Mishak gone?
I don't know.
I still don't know where Mishak ended up. Could be anywhere. But anyway, you wanted to see a few things I wish I knew at the start of year 13, since a lot of you are going into year 13 and a lot of you have finished it anyway. But the main 5 things I want to share with you today would have changed my life. I reckon I would have got such better grades if I'd have done these from the start of year 13, and I'm not even joking. So number 1. I did know about the library. Basically, I didn't know there was a quiet room, and I never realised how much more efficient and productive I was in the library. When I was in the library, I was working like, let's say 10 till 6, but I would get so much work done because there was no phones, no distractions. It was a full-on quiet room. Whereas when I was at home at the start of year 13, I was getting distracted, I was having broken revision, I was spending the whole day revising, but I was getting like 3 hours worth of stuff done. But towards the end of the year, I was like, oh man, the library's actually sick. So I was going to the library, getting so much work done, and if I'd have started at the library at the beginning of the year as well, rather than revising from home, I would have done a lot better. The second thing I wish I knew at the start of year 13 was that not all the revision sessions the school put on for you are gonna be good. I was going to revision sessions, and to be honest, yeah, they were awful. Like, I don't know why I went there. It was the biggest waste of time. The teacher was telling me the easy stuff again. They was taking about an hour to tell me 5 minutes worth of stuff, and I was just wasting time and had to travel to school. So sometimes you have to think, you know, like, is it worth it, this revision session? Revision is good, but am I better off revising myself? I wish I knew that, and I wish I didn't go to a fair few of the revision sessions at my school. The third thing I wish I knew, probably the most important thing. If I'd have done this from the start of year 13, it would have changed my whole course and direction of life, because I definitely would have got a lot better grades. I'm not even joking with you. Memorize before bed. Now I say this because this was probably the most effective revision tool I had throughout the exam period. I only started this during the exam period, but what I'd do before I went to bed, turn off my phone, leave it downstairs, bring a few flashcards up or a few notes I had to read over them, and go straight to bed. Now what this does, it just makes it stay in your head for longer. I did mention this at the time during exams. Probably the best tip anyone can give you, and it sounds crazy, but literally once you've looked at it before bed, do not look at your phone, do not do anything else, just sleep, and it should stay in your head. It's so good. And kind of linking on to this, number 4, think when sleeping, and there's an arrow pointing to the stuff, memorize. So basically these two link together, because this tip, if I knew at the start of year 13 as well, I would have been banging. Basically, once you've looked at the stuff before you go to bed, it's still kind of in your head, and rather than thinking about what you're doing tomorrow, what you're going to have for dinner, how I'm going to do in that exam or whatever, think about what you've just learned while trying to sleep. Now it takes a bit longer to go to sleep because obviously you're thinking, but it helps so much, and I'm not even joking. Please try it. Please try it. I memorize stuff about 3 times quicker, and I'm not even joking. My memory is poor. Like, memory of a goldfish, hashtag Dylan, I'm not even joking. Now, something that I want to say before I actually say this one is that I worked solidly through my free periods in year 13, and I stayed after school the majority of the year. Definitely do that. If you don't know that, do it. But because I done that, I don't really wish I knew to do that because I did it. Tip number 5. Now, I only realized this halfway through the year, but you know, watch this one. Obviously my handwriting's a bit off, like it's a bit hard to write, and I haven't been at school in a while, so forgive me. But this says, write less, ignore teachers, because the amount of times I was in lessons, yeah, and the teachers were making me write down pointless stuff, and I was writing it down, I was like, okay, this is pointless, but I'll write it down anyway. Like, no, just don't write it down. If they're telling you stuff they've already told you, don't bother writing it down. Especially towards the end of the exam period, or in the exam period, or just before the exam period, is what I meant to say the first time. But just don't write down stuff you've already got. If you know it, don't write it down. Just be looking at the stuff beforehand that your teachers have taught you but you're not too sure on, because I wasted so much time writing down stuff I was good at in lessons or revision sessions that the teachers were going over with us because they told us to write it down when I already knew it. I should have been looking at the stuff I didn't know previously in my book that I've written down. So if you know it and your teacher's telling you to write it down, don't write it down because you know it. Like, you know what I mean? Just because they tell you to write it down, they don't know what you've done, they don't know what you've revised, they don't know what you need to revise. So that 5 minutes maybe copying down a diagram to perfection would be better spent drawing a different diagram. Draw that different diagram that you're not too sure about rather than the one that you know and your teacher's telling you to write it down. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're subscribed down below. This has been the stuff I wish I knew at the start of year 13, year 12 and sixth form in general, because obviously we have Mishak and John to help us out. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you subscribe down below. Subscribe down below, leave a like on the video, turn on notifications, follow student vlogs, follow student here, follow my plug, and I will catch you again very soon for another video. Apparently I leaked something in the video which I wasn't actually meant to show you guys yet, but who cares?